And welcome back, everybody. It's PC Outcast, and we are playing some more Find Love or Die Trying, and most likely gonna, die trying. Although I've been pretty bad at predicting my deaths in these visual novels, so we'll see. I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch and within seconds was fast asleep. The brother's 5 and I decided that it would be best to never talk about this ever again. There really should have been an ever in that sentence. Wow, look at that room. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Got a minute? I want to make Scarlet and Tara jealous. It'd be good for ratings. I'm sorry, you what? Yeah, you're no fun. Anyway, I opened the door to my room and walked inside. Why do you have to keep following me in my room or showing up in my room? I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've got enough ratings to avoid early canning. And early death. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Scarlet were the main ship, but now with Tara, some serious competition. Let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to outright murderous. Or downright. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Cat laughed, then took a seat on my bed, as usual. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Scarlet and Tara. Between those two, do you have a favorite? They're both crazy. I'm gonna go for the gamer, of course. Tara. Though I've known her for the last time, I think I like Tara more right now. Say what you will about Tara. It's always exciting to be around her. Being dragged into her, virtual reality nightmares. Really? Well, I can't say I'm too surprised, but maybe just a little. Let's see where things go with Tara. Something tells me you'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Vladimir. Oh, good night, God. The first one to make it out, you say. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. ... Eh? I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair, it's so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Vladimir Vladimirovich. You. Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. This louder. I hope it's loud enough for you guys. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there, every day is a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer, where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Vladimir? Ugh. I felt the same way as she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. No escaping from here alive. We are living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. Well, I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. Episode 3. We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. Yui says, so tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but it was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons? How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how. Ellie had a devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more penguin. I keep wanting to say penguin. The more pigeon dating sims. Definitely. You're right. There's no time to waste. Tara ran off. Oh my, are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course! Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt a chill run down my spine. Yeah. I figured it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but... I felt a tap on my back. Kat, is that? I turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Kat? No, this is Ellie. Allie. Ah, sorry, Allie. What's up? Looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about this show gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, because it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in the forest that night? You're braver than most, Allie. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room on my bed. And I swear I don't remember ever walking back. Huh, that sounds pretty crazy if it really happened. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but... Did you notice anything strange happen last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Wait a minute. Damn, 5 girls to date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Vladimir. It's my pleasure, Lally. Allie. See you later. She ran off just as fast as she had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Kat, I was looking for you. Afternoon, Vladimir. Same here. I wanted to ask, did your guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I'm aware of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. Oh, of course she has. Right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for Phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Scarlett and Tara as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance? Well, whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. That sound good to you? Yeah. I don't think I have a choice. You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Vladimir. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? I guess I'd like to spend today with... Tara. Alright, sounds like a plan to me. I think we're just gonna stick with Tara and hope for the best. I think she's working on something in the mansion. Lead the way. I knocked on the door to the games room. Hey, Vladimir Vladimirovich, what's up? I thought I'd check in and see how you're doing with your game. Let me show you what I'm working on then. Tara handed me your game device. Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon. It's a farming game. I had to ditch the pigeon dating idea after, well, finding out it was already done. That's really a shame for the whole world, really. And farming sims have not been done? But in this game, you get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops, and decimate all the invaders with your giant mecha pigeon death machine. And there's 1 million possible weapon combinations, and... Sounds cool. Wow, that sounds cool. I'd love to play it. I'm curious, how come you decided you'd make a farming game? Good question. They've just got a special place in my heart. I used to just play these morning till night, every day. You can probably tell I'm not really a go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever. You know, sometimes it can be more fun to stay indoors and just do what you enjoy. That's how I feel about it. Enough talk. Try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Alright, here we go. Got a little screen displayed with a click. Star Blue Valley. Totally never done before. I was a mecha pilot who got tired of life in the mecha core and decided to move out to the country to become a farmer. I was a pretty good one at that. Every season, I had learned to plant, water, and harvest new kinds of crops. Tara would give me advice for farming in every season. Her face was so close to mine, she'd watch my every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great, but fishing was almost impossible to do at first. Oh my god, yes! I despise the fishing minigame in Stardew Valley. Actually, I despise it in virtually every game. The mecha parts of the game felt incredible. You could even get to know the villagers and have relationships with them too. There was just one thing that was a bit weird. First, wow, what you have so far is incredible, Tara. You think so? Yeah, really, it's incredible. I never thought you could combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did it just fine. Oh, thanks, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Nice of you to say. There is just one thing I think that was a little off. What's that? Any feedback would be great. I feel like the relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspects didn't really feel right. Ah, I knew you'd notice that. Kind of embarrassing, but I've never actually dated before, so I have no idea what it's really like. And to be honest, I've never really had a real friend either. It's not too much to ask. Her voice suddenly disappeared or reduced to a whisper. Maybe you and I could be friends? Oh, I'd be honored to be your friend. That said, please don't trap me in the video game again. Sorry, what? Anyway, watching you play gave me some ideas. Want to help me with testing them? Sure, I'd be happy to help however I can. We both suggest ideas, she'd implement it, and we test it together and repeat. Just kept getting better and better. Tara's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. I couldn't help but be excited for her and in awe of her drive. We spent the rest of the day working on her game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game, which apparently she's forgotten all about. Creepy. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Hey, Kat, I thought we weren't going, you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay? Good as always. Care to join me for a walk? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go. We walked at a relaxed pace with Kat slightly ahead, leading the way. So, how are you feeling about day 3, Vladimir? You still feeling Tara? I'm not really sure. Tara is a great girl, but I don't know if I call her my favorite. Really? Damn, you sure change your mind quickly, Vladimir Vladimirovich. I feel like anyone who has to date you is in for a nasty surprise. Hey, I've only just gotten to know each of them. Isn't it natural for things to come up quickly this early on? I guess so, but that's not what the internet will think. But that's not my problem. Well, I'm happy you've at least got one girl you're really interested in, but it helps it helps you've got chemistry with both. Do I really? Tomorrow you'll be going on a date with your other soulmate candidate instead. Let's milk this love triangle for all it's worth. Sound good to you? I am noticing a pattern in making it sound like I have a choice when I really don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. Night. See you later, Kat. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better than anyone by now, Vladimir Vladimirovich. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype, the one Damien used to turn 6 into a vegetable. Oh. There was a 6? Not to mention the old test audiences, too. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught... I get what you're trying to say. You still with me on this? It's not too late. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Who are you? Somehow I know you're close by, but every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Ooh. That day flew by. The girls and I kicked off our morning by testing out Tara's game together. It was multiplayer now, so we all could play together in the same world, this time with our own fair share of consequences. I said cover me, or you'll have to finish making dinner yourself. I'm trying. There's just too many mutant vegetables attacking. Yui, I need you to cover me. Where are you? I'm sorry, it's the mayor's birthday and I can't decide which berry to give him. It can wait. But then I won't get bonus points. Come to think of it, I think we're running low on tomatoes and carrots. Do you need any, Violet? We have enough to survive the winter, but more supplies are always welcome. I'm on it. Well, the game's definitely gotten more exciting. I wanted for them to test the relationships, but maybe that'll have to wait a bit. I guess we'll see next time? Yeah, next time. Can't wait. Spent the rest of the morning playing Terra's game. Oh, my head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. Ugh. My head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. We'll have to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you, thank you. I'm here all week. Clearly, you're still alive, Vladimir Vladimirovich, so it's all good. Believe me, you drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp TM has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Ahem. Before I forget what this show's all about, today is the day you go on a date with... Who was your other soulmate candidate again? Scarlet? How much did you drink last night, Cats? Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you. Ah. Alright, let's get this second date with Scarlet started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch. I'm pretty much effed, huh? Pretty much. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlet, you doing okay? Jeez. It's just you, Vladimir. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing? Whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why, you saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save everybody if it wasn't for me in the first place. Don't worry about it. We'll make mistakes, Scarlet. Don't worry about it anymore. Most people don't make mistakes that turn everybody into zombies. Well, yes, but hey, it makes for good TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time... let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We've got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. Oh, I'm sure I will. At least, I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. Grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Behold! There's the nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Ah, hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and I got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. Interesting. It was my life's work, you know, but now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I am sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that being on some kind of dating show? Like, what the hell? Well, I guess it sounds pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Oh no, death signals. Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working on the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. Got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. Laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. Nice to have someone that understands. You know, I got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I'd say yes if it were you, Vladimir Vladimirovich. If only to see where life goes with someone like you. Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine. I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? That was really deep. I was just thinking the same thing, Scarlet. Honestly, I wasn't, but okay. I'm glad, but how to say... I'd still prefer if you picked me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated. had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. And skipping to the next dialogue. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. Oh, hey, Vladimir Vladimirovich, I was just about to go up and check in on you. Hey there, Katz. What's up? Ha! There were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. Guess I'll take that out of the Brothers Fives paychecks. What do you know it was then? They're like clockwork. Ellie. Ah! Munch. Ellie looked like a deer in headlights on the other end of the kitchen. Kat hadn't seen her yet. She made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Scarlet today go? Awesome. It was amazing. I feel like I really got to know the real Scarlet today. For the first time, I feel like I've truly been understood. I'm glad to hear that, Vladimir, really. Scarlet puts on a front that's nothing like how she really is, and I'm glad you can see behind it. She must really trust you. I'm glad she does, believe me. More importantly though, Scarlet's fan base has been ravenous for new content. From what I saw, you delivered today. I'm a solid 85% sure you won't wake up in a torture chamber tomorrow morning. Good job, Vladimir. Yeah, I won. Thanks, I think. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Scarlet and Terra. Stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings, so without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day, so make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one first third date with a girl, right? One first third? Sounds good to me, Kat. See you later, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Good night, Kat. And thanks for the help. I realized I'd probably be screwed without you. Ah, don't thank me yet. You're not dead. Yet. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Alright, we're out of the mansion. Stop. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest, come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're gonna make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further and no one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally gonna leave, Vladimir Vladimirovich. About time, if you ask me. I'm dreamt of this moment every day since who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. let's get back to matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now, it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run? No. Huh? I'm kidding, let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Durr, durr, durr. And then we will continue on in the next episode. Thank you for joining me, guys. We'll see you then.